Hi guys, my name is Max Hesse, I'm from Germany and I'm a BMW works driver.
My name is Eric Johansson, I'm a Swedish driver. I'm here to help him out as well and have some fun on track.
I'm a YouTuber.
This ain't England, this ain't British. Hi guys, Jimmy here. Welcome to Almeria in the south of Spain. I'm probably absolutely butchering that pronunciation, but sorry, I'm English, so I can do what I want. And the reason why I'm here is not for a holiday, although I would love to be on holiday. It's because I'm here today testing the brand new BMW M4 GT4. This is a serious one, guys. This is one that I didn't really see coming. I'm here with the BMW Motorsport, the actual team, developing a car that has not been sold yet. It's basically been running around here for the last 2 weeks to make sure everything is all fine and all good. And I think today is one of the last days of our testing program, and they've gone, you know what? Let's invite that annoying YouTuber along. So where do I fit into all this? So my running is going to be in the middle of the day. I'm going to be running end of morning and after lunch as well. Some sort of smaller stints compared to the other drivers, which is fine because I don't think they want me doing a big stint. And I would really like to get out of this. First of all, I'd love to see what it's like to drive one of these cars. You know, I've been, again, fortunate to drive some race cars the last couple of years. I've never driven a GT4 properly on my own on the circuit, so that's going to be a completely new experience. And I'm hoping to show BMW and to show you guys that I'm not just a YouTuber that does the thumbnail face, but also, you know, that I'm developing as a driver, and that's, you know, because of where I've come from, because of being a sim degen. So, although funnily enough, ironically, there is no sim version of this circuit anywhere, so I've done no sim prep. Good. As you can probably tell, I'm a little bit nervously anticipating this. I'm really excited to get out in the car. It's been a lot of briefing, a lot of stuff to go through first, so that's all sort of whirling around in my head. But I think as soon as I get out on the circuit, and we'll be out. So yeah, T-minus 2.5 hours. Look at me, I'm an engineer. I can't hear anything anymore though, so. So cool. So as you can see, this is a proper serious test here with BMW. There are a bank of engineers there, all their PCs, all taking data fed live from the car in real time, and they were very keen to make sure this idiot YouTuber didn't break their car. So I had to go back to school.
The race wheel.
So I literally have one of these at home.
So you're familiar with everything, no?
In a box.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need to
so we can go.
Yeah, you can go.
Oh, good,
I'm
perfect.
fine. It feels like, I know this has been the whole point of the project of this, but it feels really surreal that this is like actually like a racing wheel. Now I'm actually going to use it in the application that it's kind of meant for. After I've read the manual, the quite big manual. Unlike sim racing, these buttons actually do a lot of things in the car that are going to be important to me driving. Obviously all the buttons on there are labelled, and it seems like they're quite simple as to what everything means on there. It's kind of interesting seeing this, because of course in sim you can just apply that to whatever you like, so seeing it here, it's kind of, I don't know, I'm having a weird crossover of reality and simulation. But it's cool, I'm enjoying it so far.
So Eric, I've got a bit of a question, mate. For me, once I sort of get into a rhythm, what sort of lap time should I be looking for?
I mean, we are currently doing like 48, 49, just below 50 during a long run. If you get even close to that, I think you'll be doing really well. Obviously now with the track being a little bit greasier with the rain yesterday, I think to get below 150 would be really good even for us. But if you get even close to that, I think you do an amazing job.
Okay, well let's focus on keeping the car on the track first, I think, and then go for that afterwards. So as always, my kind of goofiness, I guess, was hiding just how anxious I was here. I've done tests before, of course, with other cars, but never has it been so official, so proper. I was given my proper BMW race suit, I was strapped into the M4 GT4, and before I knew it, it was my turn to go out on circuit. Here we are then, first laps out of the pits. Me Idiot Broadbent in a BMW GT4 M4, my first laps of Almeria. Now this circuit is pretty damn awesome, but I had to learn it from scratch. I've never seen this circuit before. I've seen a couple of onboards. We might have gone round it in a hire car, we might have not for legal reasons, who knows. But I was really getting into it really quickly. The car was super approachable, super easy to jump into and sort of get up to some sort of speed quickly. But I was still experimenting with the grip. You can see it's still slightly damp out there as well. We are on slick tyres, so slick tyres tend to dislike wet surfaces, as I know from Praga. And yeah, just getting up to speed slowly. I was on the most aggressive traction control map as well. The engineers wanted to make sure the idiot YouTuber didn't break their car, which I am, you know, I'm at peace with that, that's fine. But the goal was to do a couple of laps, get used to the car, get used to how it felt, come back in, change traction control settings, and go back out again. Yeah, cheers, Niels, mate. I appreciate the massive confidence you have in me there. But no, he's right. This first session is all about just getting up to speed. I'll keep saying it because that's what it's all about, but you sort of forget about that very quickly. And before I knew it, I started to chase lap time a little bit, started to brake a little bit deeper, started to push the car a little bit harder, and started having moments like this where the car just understeers slightly there. TC cuts in. But yeah, feeling like the car was very savable in all those scenarios. Never at any point did I feel out of control. Maybe I was starting to get a little bit too confident. You can see pushing very, very wide, almost touching the gravel there on the right hand. A little jump over this left-hander is so much fun to drive through. You can use all the road out there as well. And it was more just trying to learn how to carry the speed properly in this car. I'm so used to downforce in the Praga that it's odd transferring something that doesn't really have any. But I was having an awesome time, and my lap times were getting better and better.
Not bad at all. He's doing pretty good. I'm impressed. I had to put the chicks away and take it seriously.
Yeah, that was really nice. Track is getting like quicker every lap basically. I did have one moment where I just nearly fired it off at the first corner, but otherwise it was really nice, really enjoyable. Car feels great. I'm looking forward to going out again now.
Think you might get a 150?
I think so. It's just 1600 under steer. The question is, will it go below 150?
So yeah, my task is out in front of me. Can I dip into the 1 minute 50 bracket straight away? Now, Eric has said at the start of the day that if I get anywhere near this, I'm doing well. So I was feeling pretty happy that I was already nearly at my target for the day. But really interesting actually doing this whole thing with BMW. The reason being that when I came into the pit lane, immediately I was asked for my feedback on the car. I told them that I thought the traction control was quite invasive and I was having trouble staying out of it. I found that it was causing a little bit of understeer. And these are all things that I had fed back to the engineer. For this day, for all intents and purposes, I was acting as a development driver, and it was really awesome to get to use that role and get to enjoy myself and chase this lap time at the same time as living out a little bit of a dream. Oh.
That was awesome. Really fun.
In GT5, the one before you come down.
Yeah.
So you kind of went wide quite a few laps. If you just keep it a little bit tighter, I think you'll be quicker through there.
Yeah.
Slow it down a little bit more before.
So last time I was basically told where I was slow through the middle sector. I knew that already. Part of that might have been down in traction control, but I have to run it. They want me to run it, so I am. Yeah, I've got 20 laps now. See what we can do, longer run. Just got to try and get into the rhythm really, so I'm looking forward to it.
Target lap time?
Lap time is not the target. 49.
Oh, hard to everything around here.
I'm the least cool sort of racing driver ever.
good thing going for?
A low 49 would be nice. Then I would be impressed.
No, I'm getting close, but I still haven't got into the 49s, and it's a bit of a race against time really, because these tyres, when they're fresh, are very quick and then fall off a little bit. The times come down by about a second or so a lap, and I was starting to get to the point where the tyres started to move the other way. So now I'm really trying to focus on getting this lap time done. So using all the track on the inside here, down these S's into a very tricky braking zone. You come over the top of the crest here, brake on the black marks, and then try and hook the car into the inside here. I ran wide here quite a lot. I didn't mind the line, but it wasn't quite the fastest way through the corner, I don't think. And then downhill, just a little bit of a touch of the brake. Only a little one on this little bump, and then use the rotation of the car. You see a little bit of a slide on the way through, and it's very, very easy to get the car wide on exit here, trying to carry as much speed as possible over this little jump, bonk, and then through this very fast left hand and use all the road on the outside there. It does get bumpy out there though, and traction control does kick in if you stay over there too long. Now, for this quite tricky double/triple apex corner, there's one, you missed the second one there, and then try and come in to just miss this third one. It's very bumpy on the inside there, and again using the TC setting it would slow the car down quite a bit. Then it's down this massive back straight, up through the gears now, up into 6th gear, getting up to top speed on this circuit, which is about 235 kilometers an hour, 240 k's, braking at this post on the left, heavy braking as hard as possible here, really pushes you back in your seat when you do this. Carry the brake all the way into the corner. Third gear out of here is fine. Try and straight line exit to avoid again that traction control kicking in. And now we come up to the last corner. Really easy to overshoot this one. It's just past 90 degrees in angle, so it's easy to get caught out. Use the curb on the inside, run it out, and now my eyes are completely glued on that time down the bottom, coming to the start finish line. Was it enough for a 49?
Not bad. He's happy boy now.
So yeah, a 49.8. I was super chuffed with that time, especially given that Eric said a 150 would have been a good time for a rookie like me in the car. But it's just testament to how easy and approachable this M4 GT4 is. Someone with no real GT4 experience gets in and puts in a fairly decent time whilst using the MDM traction control mode, which was costing me upwards of 6-7 tenths a lap.
I did 5 laps with the MDM mode, and it's creating quite a lot of push on entry just because it wants to save on rotation. So I have to give you that. But
that's my excuse. I had to use MDM, he didn't, alright? So it's definitely it.
Easy 3 seconds without it.
Yeah, easy 3 seconds. No, but it's a good tool to learn, as Eric says. Like, it's good for me to get out there and like learn, oh wait, you're pushing a bit too hard. This is why this is now intervening. But yeah. I'm tired after that. I need to work on my fitness a bit, I think.
I mean, I think it's a really good testament to the car as well.
Yeah, definitely.
For you to come here and get up to speed on a new track, new car so quickly. I think it's a really good testament for the car and how easy it is to drive.
Yeah, I mean, nothing against Praga. It's a different sort of car. But that took me a season to learn. This took me 10 laps. Yeah. So, well, learn a bit. You know, get up to speed in. So, hopefully, yeah, more opportunities in the future. Who knows? Drink. But yeah, no, for someone who's never driven the GT4 properly and comparing myself against who are all factory drivers, I'm really happy with that. I didn't expect to be on their pace. You know, the fact that I was, I think, average about 2 seconds or so off Eric. Yeah, you know, I'm really happy with that. I can't really ask for more. Yeah, so I mean, my best lap was a 149.8, I think. And Eric said at the start of the day, if you get anywhere near 150, then you're doing really well. So to go under that is awesome. So I think it exceeded my expectations. I think maybe exceeded some other people's expectations as well. But yeah, still time to find. But I'm going to allow myself a little victory, I think. So yeah, everyone's now packing up in the background because we're all done. This is the testing done for the car as well. They've been here for like the last week. This is the last test they're going to do. So all the development is now done. So happy to be given some time on such an important day. And yeah, really happy with how things went. I think I drove well. I think, as I said before, like there's always room for improvement. You know, I am still an amateur driver. I'm not a pro, not by a long shot. But I think every time I have an opportunity to get into something crazy like this, you get a little bit closer, sort of a little bit closer. And I've got to say, of course, a massive thank you to BMW for
inviting me here to drive this car. It's been an amazing experience, and one I won't forget, especially such a picturesque circuit as well, although one I had no idea about, but I'm really happy. It was a really fun circuit to learn and to drive around. Of course, to Eric, to Max, and to Neil, and all the factory drivers to help me out and give me a load of really useful info. And just everyone here for being really, really welcoming. I know it must be kind of weird having an annoying YouTuber just turn up and get in the way. But everyone's really nice, and they made this really easy and, importantly, really fun. So I'm not quite sure what the future holds for racing yet, but yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? We'll see.